The Eagles went on the road to Tampa Bay and won the game 31-25. And for Nick Sirianni, he is painting the picture of maybe becoming the greatest coach that the Eagles have ever seen. Hey man, it's gotta be honest. Y'all know I'm a Birds fan. Go Birds! And this game was exhilarating. I got a little cocky in the middle, but then they figured it out and they won the game. I was sending all the, Hurts is the best, and we're the best. But in all honesty, I mean, Sirianni, that pump block gave us the touchdown that they did really need. They needed that 8-point edge that they ended up getting. And the pump block, after it, Siranni apparently running up and down the sideline, yelling, "I told you so." That means they schemed it up. Latu, a player that they just picked up, making the huge play. Sidney Brown recovering it and taking it for a touchdown. And that play kind of set the tone. As well as the offense came out ready to go. I mean, early in the game, Hurts just moving the ball down the field. Devontae got involved early. Goddard was a really good weapon early in the game. Now in the second half, it definitely slowed down, but I just think that's how they play. I think that once they get that lead, Hurts is not going to make a mistake. There definitely was something going on because one possession he threw it to A.J. Brown 3 times on 3 curls, which, by the way, not great play calling. We got to learn how to use A.J. and put him on a post or a slant. It's not all that complicated. They tried him on some deep goes. Those weren't really open. So hopefully they start running him across the middle of the field. But I think something happened. I think AJ wanted the ball, talked about getting the ball, and Hurts like, all right, I'll throw it to you 3 straight times. Wasn't open any of the times. They were double teaming AJ Brown a lot, and that is a good way to frustrate this Eagles team. We want to get AJ Brown the ball. As a fan, I'm yelling, please get AJ the ball. He's also my fantasy team, but just how much he impacts the game. And you see, like, when teams don't double him, he gets the ball, but now that's just going to be the strategy. The problem with that is the Eagles are going to move the ball down the field regardless because, in my opinion, they have the best quarterback in the league. Jalen Hurts was just amazing today again. Now, I know the numbers. You're just not going to see it with the numbers, but the 62 rushing yards, he led the team in rushing. And to me, it was great because Saquon can't do anything right now. They are all over Saquon. They're not letting it happen. Lane Johnson has been in and out the lineup, mostly out of the lineup recently. So that offensive line that you guys told me about, that you said was the best in the league, we're missing kind of a half of our cogs. Tyler Steen also got hurt in this game at right guard. So the O-line's falling apart, and he still figures out a way to move, run. Now, Mailata's great, obviously, on that left side. And I don't know how much Landon was in, but Cam Jurgens, he still has issues. He snapped the ball over his head. That kind of killed the possession. And so it's like we didn't run the tush push today. We ran a fake tush push. By the way, that call was crazy. That was just, and back to Sirianni. I mean, that's why right now, I mean, I've never seen the Eagles team look like this for this long of a stretch. It's been incredible, and Sirianni just coaches his ass off every week. Like a fake tush push there. When all the talk is about it, Mia, my girlfriend, shout out Mia, she said that the Bucs actually brought in a 400-pound D tackle to stop the play. So they clearly were making this a focus, and it just doesn't matter because we're not going to run it. Haha, we don't need to. We do when we feel like it, but you are not worthy. No, I'm just kidding. The Bucs were a great team. I mean, Baker was out there throwing bombs. This team is not a perfect team. I mean, the pass rush is a problem, and it will continue to be a problem. But Vic has adjusted to it. He's decided to send blitzes in with Bond, and it's been working enough. But on defense, I mean, Cooper DeJean, and Bond are crazy. Their ability to make tackles, what they do when they combine on that right side, they hit people. They're really impressive over there. And Quinyon today, strapping people up, man. Quinyon was out there deflecting passes on Godwin, on Ibuka, wherever. If Quinyon was on someone, they just weren't getting the ball. Makuba and Reed, you hate to see that on that deep pass, unfortunate. But other than that, they played really well. Campbell as well. He was there, kind of, sort of was his hit kind of helped force the fumble that we really needed, that we scored a touchdown on. And he got a pick. Forgot he got a pick in this game, which was huge. As well, just great plays being made at timely matters. And with no Nolan Smith, Gabe, you want to say we need to keep Adoree Jackson off the field. Ringo, he had some moments where he could make tackles, but my God, he's so much better than Adoree Jackson. And the defense looked really good early. The Bucs are just a comeback team. I think a lot of teams quit in that situation. And Baker, he's an impressive quarterback. They won 3 come from behind victories. They never thought they were out of it, and they weren't until the very end. I did think it was interesting. I think that they did help us out, though. With 7 minutes left, they have the ball, and then they decided to make it the last drive. I think Baker was just exhausted. That heat was definitely playing a role. There was a lot of times like Jalen Carter was on the bench being exhausted. I mean, Lane was just like, I can't go today. AJ, I remember one play, he ran a deep route. They threw it to him. He didn't catch it. But then they took him on the bench. And on that last drive, watching it, a lot of the thing was Ibuka was on the bench. So for us to play a game in that heat, in the Tampa Bay climate, come out hot, people start getting fatigued, you fight through, you win the game against a 3-0 team, another undefeated team that we've had to play early in the season. And I mean, Nick Sirianni, what can you say? This is the 3rd time that they've started off 4-0 under him. That's incredible. I saw that. And just him and Jalen Hurts right now, it's all just about winning, and it's incredible. Hurts, by the way, hasn't thrown an interception in 241 passes, longest streak in the NFL. Knock on the wood, I know, but it's what they're doing right now. It's very fun to watch. Happy I get to be a fan in this era. It's impressive stuff. Just want to look to make sure I didn't miss anything. The refs, they were awful. My God, they were bad, dude. So bad. It's frustrating. Maybe you guys watch this as fans of other teams, and you're like, oh, you don't say that about the refs when they call us. But I mean, it was ticky-tack stuff. It was all over the field. We had like 90 yards in penalties. We're getting taunting penalties for Coop stepping over someone. Meanwhile, Vita Vea is going like this. Literally, he went like this twice. Like that. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry for watching this. Doing obscene gestures on national TV. No calls. It's just little stuff like that. But it's just what happens when you know what I mean, you're in the position that we're in of being Super Bowl champs. It's just comes with territory. It happens to us years before. One year we led the league in penalties, and Nick kind of cleaned it up. And they do dumb stuff. Like a couple of times they were just hitting people in the head. Quinyon, you could say he's grabbing. So all that stuff may be true, but all the extra shit, like we do get a lot of flags, and teams just that we play against in the same game don't get them. Like I feel like our guys are getting grabbed too a little bit, if like you're gonna call that shit. But yeah, great job by the Eagles. Go Birds. Big win. Feel good. They have the Broncos coming up next. Not an easy opponent. Luckily for the Eagles, the Broncos will be on a short week, so hopefully they can continue to do what they're doing. But by the way, seriously, we've blocked 3 kicks already this year. That's truly impressive stuff out of Siranni. He's found another glitch. This guy, he's really locked in, and I can't lie to you guys, man. My friends were there in the house when I yelled, "Fire Siranni!" I said I was going to hold the poster board, but when he went bald for that little stretch, you don't got to stay bald. Just try it. Try it for a second. You know what I mean? Sometimes. See how it is. Sirianni was like, I just need to be bald for a second. And ever since then, it's been all uphill for bro. So, shout out Sirianni. Shout out the Eagles team. Just a great fight, great effort. Fuck you, NFL schedule makers. This is some bullshit. Just found out from my lovely girlfriend that we play Bills Commanders to end the season. So that's us getting cheated 2 times and then playing a reigning MVP. You guys are assholes. After giving us Cowboys, who you wanted to cheat and help us lose, and you kicked out our best player, Patrick Mahomes, the Rams and the Bucks, who are probably the best NFC teams we have on schedule. Maybe the Lions. We have the Lions too, so whatever. You tried. You failed. Go Birds. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do weekly videos for each team. So we have playlists directed to your team and the week in the description. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and most importantly, comment in that section. I'd love to talk to you guys about what you think about the videos, what could be improved, what I did right. Thank you again. Lumia Sports. Peace.